Can't stop until I get a championship, Dags. That's what I'm talking about here. This is a League of Dags video, and it's a pretty special time in the season because we're at the final week of the regular season, and a lot of things up for grabs. There's only 3 cats, or should I say Dags, in this league that have secured a spot in the playoffs at this point in the season, and those 3 people would be myself, my boy Nick Nyland. Big shout out to Nick Nyland. Big day today. Go get elected, brother. Don't know why you want to be a politician, but I'm sure you'll be one of the good ones. Unlike the fraud that you're apparently running against, and you should let me know. I would have ran a smear campaign against that fool, but I think you're gonna go ahead and take this man down. And if you don't, you did a hell of a job. And regardless, I know we're all proud of you. Your fam's all proud of you, and then you'll get them next year when it's time for re-election, or however that cycle works. I'm not a big politics guy, but enough about politics. Back to the league. Big week this week. Like I said, big pivotal matchups that will decide seeding. The first matchup between myself and Nick Nyland is not as relevant, except for a little revenge, because I got 1 stain on the resume, and that 1 stain came against Nick, and I'm trying to erase that stain. So looking to take him down this week, looking to improve to a 13-1 regular season, and on my way to my first ever scoring title. Pretty proud about that moment, because that pays for my league dues. So that'd be 2 years in a row. I don't have to pay a league fee because my boy Nick Dag, he had me covered last year because he was so confident he was going to win the chip that I just said, hey, I bet you don't make the chip. And we all saw how that played out. And Nick Dag, take some notes, because when you know what you're doing in the draft, you can end up with a team like mine. Just saying, not going to don't want to jinx myself. Love the squad, but there's a lot of competition in this league. Nick Nyland's team, Kramer's team, Ross's team, Todd's team, Roland's team, all very capable putting up huge numbers and upsetting anybody. Denver here and there too. I'm not going to leave you out there, guys. You're still competitive, and you're one of the matchups we'll be breaking down. But we'll jump right into this next matchup. The Broken Dag snatch the crown. There's no playoff implication, but I'm proud of both of these boys. They put up a hell of a season by just being active, being competitive, trying the best they can. Nick Dag didn't have a lot of picks because, well, he went all in, and that didn't play out too well for him. But once again, not going to kick a man while he's down. We'll move on. Shout out to both of you Dags. Appreciate you both being part of the league. And, next year, there's always next season. But finish strong, man. You don't want to be in last. No one wants to be in last. Then the next matchup, this is a real important matchup for a few people. Ross wins this. He secures that 3rd seed, and he's locked in. Then you got your boy Todd Dag looking to secure a playoff spot. And this match also has a couple implications for a few other Dags in this league. And my Dag right now, let me just show you. He's being a little wild Dag right here. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe y'all can see him. Sorry if I just wasted some time with that, but he's kind of throwing my video off, to be honest. But so Todd needs to get a win to guarantee he's in. And Denver needs Todd to lose to just make sure he can control his own destiny with a win. Not necessarily means he in. I don't think that necessarily means he gets in, because he also, I think, needs Kramer to take a loss. Either or, I think those scenarios work out for him. But most importantly, he's got to win. But we're not at him yet. We'll go to the Dag Pound versus the Scrappy Dag. This would be more of just an upset on Dwayne's part, playing the spoiler. Because if he beats Kramer, and I think if he beats Kramer, Kramer would be out in that sense. Actually, no, he'd still be in over Roland. So a couple different scenarios for a couple different Dags. I don't want to just try to break them all down. I just know the important matchups are going to be the ones I just touched on. Todd versus Ross, Kramer versus Dwayne, and then Denver versus Roland. This one's real pivotal because Roland's got a lot of points scored. So if he beats Denver, he supersedes Denver in the standings based on those points. And Denver, night to the playoffs, So you better win, pal. But that kind of goes for everybody, Kramer needs to win. Todd needs to win. Everyone needs to win. So, big week, Dags. This last matchup, once again, no playoff implications, but shout out to the Goatee Dag. He made some noise. He kind of caused a little bit of this controversy, getting some late season wins. Even though you had a couple fumbles throughout the course of the season, for the most part, you did better this year about being active. If you want to keep giving it money every year. I appreciate it, Dag. Just keep being you, Dag. Yeah, no one else you can be, right, Dag? I'm not gonna keep running this video too long, Dag. I hope it met the expectations at the very least. Maybe I got that 60% quality that I was called upon by my fellow Dags. But I got a video out, and it really is a pretty big week. Can't wait to see it all play out. Once again, shout out to your boy Nick Nyland. Go home, get that big electoral dub tonight. Let us all know. And if you don't, I can still put up that Shamir campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the fact, I'm like, you guys from Youngsville chose this guy to be your representative? Whew. Anyway, enough said, Dags. Peace. Big weekend. Can't wait to see how it all shakes out by Tuesday. Love y'all, Dags. Oh, no, actually not last. Gonna be in town December 20th to the 29th. Be in Lafayette from pretty much the 20th to the 26th. I'd love if I could get a little lunch with the Dags together, or at least as many Dags as we can get. And if we can't get a lunch, just know I'll be trying to hit up some Dags and hang out. I know it's going to be some family in town. Obviously, that's what I'll be there too for. But I consider my friends an extension of my family. So let's link up, my Dags. Talk to you soon. Peace.